Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be doing a video on pen paling because I often talk about my pen pals but I never really make any content about it. First thing first is I like to always sanitize. I have a new pen pal and I'm going to be sending first, so I think this is a perfect opportunity to show you guys. Nice, hands are all clean, like 1% clean. I also have really dry hands, so I like to moisturize my hands first.
Alright, so here I'm picking out an envelope. You could get a lot of your things for pen paling at Goodwill, at a thrift store, or just like anywhere really. I thought that I had to go all out for pen paling, but you truly don't need to spend that much money. Like, honestly, the most important thing is the letter. That's what you're pen paling for, unless you're doing a stationery swap, which is completely different. So don't stress about having the cutest envelope, cutest like things to give away, because that's not what it's about. And if any of your pen pals are making you feel like that's the main purpose of it, I would recommend getting a new pen pal or doing something about that. Like I said, you don't need a lot of things, but I personally love to make my envelope super cute. Like, I find a lot of pleasure in doing that. So I do buy some memo sheets and stuff like that to give away and to use. I bought mine on eBay, but you could buy some on Etsy, like some Instagram sellers, Mercari, like you could find it anywhere. And a lot of these were also gifted to me because I did say that like the main purpose is to, learn about each other, which it is, but I also love to gift things to my pen pals. I love to give extras. So we share a lot of things in between, like between each other. So yeah, but if you don't have money to buy these things, literally you do not have to. You could grab your own little piece of paper, color on it if you want, and then like make it all pretty with your own drawing, or you could just leave it plain if you want, or use whatever you have. Truthfully, like, you do not need to go out of your way to buy stuff just for pen paling. Unless you like to do that, then go right ahead. Okay, so there are a lot of places you could find pen pals. I found all of mine through social media, which I know some people might be like, oh, that's kind of unsafe, but I got to know them first, which is something you must do before, giving someone your address, unless you have a P.O. box. But the majority of people who pen pal, I feel, don't have one, unless you're going to pen pal with like someone from prison. I would definitely recommend doing that, like 100%. But I don't do that. I just pen pal with other people that are not in jail. I found 2 pen pals on YouTube, which is so crazy. And I found a lot, like the rest of them are on Instagram and TikTok. You just have to look at the hashtags pen pal search, like pen pal, like looking for pen pals, just a variety of things like that. And you'll find a lot of people that are looking for pen pals as well. And they have like posts, so you could tell if they're real or not. And then you could ask them and then communicate with them, learn more about them, and then be like, okay, do I trust this person? And if you don't, if you feel a certain way for whatever reason, don't do it. Like, prioritize yourself, prioritize your comfort, because who else will? Like, you just have to make sure you feel safe 100%, because you are sending this person your address. I also know that there's websites for it, but I've never done that. Like, there's specific websites for pen paling, or like for looking for pen pals. Haven't done it. I just have found mine from like mutuals on TikTok and Instagram. And I know they're real people because like you could just tell, honestly. But like I've like looked at their posts, looked at their following to see like they're following real people. And there's like a lot of the accounts that I pen pal with are like accounts that are dedicated to pen paling. So like they have a bunch of pen pals, but I also have some pen pals that like I'm their only pen pal. You could just figure it out on your own. Like, you could have like a long distance friend and ask them like, hey, do you want a pen pal? Stuff like that, like anywhere.
Things I like to include in the letter are, of course, the letter, but I also like to give extras. And as far as extras go, you could
add in anything. I add washi tape samples, I add tic-tac-toe, this or that, question and answers, really anything, a playlist too of songs that I really like in the moment. Just anything, whatever you can come up with.
Just by stickers alone and memos, I already made it weigh this much. Let that be known. The more you decorate, the more heavier your letter's gonna be. I think all I'm gonna send right now is a letter, a tic-tac-toe, questions, and that's it. And extras, of course. So literally, when I tell you that you don't have to spend that much on pen paling, I'm telling you the truth, because this is something I got. I was shopping and they gave me this and I kept it. I keep literally everything. Some may say hoarder, some may say I'm just smart, beautiful. I don't really know what kind of stickers she likes, so I'm just adding a bunch of random ones. I wanted something that kind of didn't blend in because it's like see-through, so I chose this. Boom. Extras done. I think I'm gonna use this. I purchased this at this flea market I went to, and it comes with a bunch of these. I'm actually gonna ask the questions first.
Here I'm doing tic-tac-toe, this or that. There's so many questions you can ask. You can look it up online, and I'm trying to decorate it, make it all cute. Questions. I really like how this one turned out. I love that memo. And just putting stickers. I was looking for a croissant sticker, but I couldn't find one that was too, like, the right size. It was either too small or too big.
Hello, I made a playlist and I asked some questions, this or that, and also tic-tac-toe. But I love this memo. I wish I scanned it before I used it, but whatever, too late. For some reason, like, I'll probably do this in the voiceover, I really wanted a croissant on here, but I guess I don't have as many croissants as I thought I did. I definitely had some in this, like in the same set that came with this one, but I think I used them all. So I just put it on the side here. It's so freaking cute. What the hey? Different things you could use to make your envelope you is like different memo sheets, different different handwritings. I put stickers on there, drew a little, just you could do it, like make it yourself. I also recently started like getting into stamps, so I just grab a stamp. I have this one. This one's like a little singing man, so I love to put it every time I do my playlist. He's just so cute. FYI, you could use it like a base, like I literally used like just a piece of paper from a random notebook and like drew stuff on it, put like washi tape or like stickers, or just colored it. Like you could do whatever you want. You don't need specific memos. Just remember, I keep saying that, but like I just want you guys to know. The majority of my pen pals decorate the letter to the max, and I just love seeing how much detail they have. Like for example, this is the one I made, but like just a bunch of random things. I'm gonna try to show us like a picture of how you're supposed to address the envelope. There's also, you could just look it up on Google. Anything that I don't mention, you could look it up on Google, because I will most likely forget a lot of things. Your address on the left corner, and then in the middle is what it says. Like in the middle, you're supposed to write their address. A lot of people can decorate the envelope a lot that they end up putting it here or here. At the end of the day, like you could change it up, but I'm still nervous about changing it up too much, so like I'll just put like from here to this one and then to the address here. And I make sure to put like return to, and then please deliver to, and then I put that name and address.
I forgot to mention the most important thing, which is the stamps. You could buy your stamps from your local post office or online. I just buy mine from my post office. If it's under 1 ounce, you only have to use one forever stamp. If it's more than that, I honestly don't freaking know. You could like, I heard it's cheaper to just weigh it at that point, or because like if you use 2 stamps, it's not really worth it. I really don't know much after that. I just try to keep it under 1 stamp. Yeah, so buy your stamps, put the stamp on the right corner, and you're done. I did the letter. I wasn't gonna show it anyways, but I can't believe I forgot to like show myself packing it all up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this ending is so ugly because I forgot to do that, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me or Google because I probably won't know the answer. And yeah, see you guys next time.